Hi everyone, this is Rebecca Keppel. I'm super excited to be here on ThermOWeb's YouTube channel, and we have a really fun swap with Lawn Fawn this week. So I'm going to share some gift tags that I made quick and easy and added some quick and easy foiling to them. So I have the Lawn Fawn Say It Tags critters, and I'm going to stamp them all out. I have all 4 little critters and a speech bubble that I'm going to stamp in some ink that I'm going to be able to Copic marker color. I also have the filled in speech bubble, and I'm going to stamp that with a couple of different colors of Lawn Fawn ink so that I can then heat emboss or stamp the sentiment in the middle of those colors. So you can see that I did that. For several of them I heat embossed, and a couple of them I just straight up stamped. Now I'm using some ThermOWeb purple tape to temporarily adhere the matching dies around those little critters and the speech bubble, and I'll be able to run this through my die cutting machine and they'll stay exactly where I want them. So that purple tape is great because it removes very easily and it doesn't leave any tacky adhesive on your project. Okay, I also cut out a bunch of the tags. These tags coordinate with this little stamp set, and so I am going to cut out a bunch of tags and frames and then start putting these all together so that they have a tag, a frame, a little critter, a little speech bubble, and then for the back I have a little to and from. And I'm going to use the ThermOWeb Memory Runner XL, which is my favorite tape runner, to adhere all these things down. So you can see that there's also a little option of cutting a little speech bubble at the top of the tag. I did that on one of these as well, and for that one I'm just going to stamp the sentiment right on that little speech bubble. So this little set gives you so many options for creating tags, and I tend to spend a lot of money on gift tags around the holidays, and this is going to be a way to keep that cost down and make some really, really cute customizable tags that you'll be able to keep the colors in line with your wrapping paper, and then of course we're going to add some of that easy foiling on it as well, and that really takes it up a notch, I think. So again, just continuing using the Memory Runner XL to adhere a critter to each of the tags so that each of the tags has a little critter that is saying something. The little reindeer has "You're Such a Dear" on it. Then for the little penguin, I'm going to use the "Have a Cool Holiday," but I'm going to pop that up. So I'm saving that for last because the way that I'm going to foil these is by using the ThermOWeb iCraft Deco Foil Adhesive Pen, and I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to put some dots on this little penguin there, and you can see that those dots, when you lift it up to the light, you can see where they are. For the heart, I'm just going to trace around the outside there, just have a little foiled edge to those hearts. And like I said, this is so easy to do. It takes seconds, minutes at the most. And the great thing about this pen is that it dries really quickly. So out of all of the different adhesives that ThermOWeb has to use with the foil, the pen is definitely for when you need it to be dry fast. It dries super quickly. Within a minute or so, it's ready for your foiling. So once the adhesive from the pen is dry in that it's clear, it'll still be a little tacky. I'm going to run it through my Sizzix machine on the die cutting settings, and I'm going to place it inside a parchment paper sandwich. And the reason that I do that is because if there's any adhesive stuck to the back, it won't get on your cutting pads, and you won't get foil stuck to your cutting pads either. So what I like to do is take some of the foil sheets, these are the Gina fancy foils, and I place them inside a piece of folded parchment paper with the color side facing up, facing me, and then I run them through, and that adheres the foil to any spot that you drew with the pen. Now, sometimes when I do this, I remove the foil and I realize I didn't place as much of the adhesive down as I thought, and that's super okay. You'll see here with this little unicorn, I thought I had a nice big smudge of pink foil that was going to adhere there, and I just didn't put enough adhesive down. So you can go back in and redo it. You can lay more adhesive pen down, wait for it to dry just for a minute or so, and then run it through the same parchment paper sandwich with the same foil color, or you could use a different one if you wanted, and you'll get more foil on there. So same thing with those little dots. You'll see in the picture that I added more of the adhesive pen, which then gives you more foil. So now I'm going to use the ThermOWeb 3D zots to pop up some of these speech bubbles and also some of the little hearts there. And the 3D zots are great because they are clear, they have the perfect amount of dimension, and they're flexible. So they go through the mail really nicely. They're not going to smush down. They're going to look great when they come out of the card or package or whatever you're sending your friends and family. So for these tags, I am just going to use some twine. This twine is from Lawn Fawn. They actually, when they sent me my package, they had tied it up with this twine and I wasn't going to get rid of it. So I decided to use it on my tags right here. So I'm just going to make it into like a little hang tag. And then when I wrap my packages, I can just put a ribbon through and set it on the top of my gifts. So, and then you can see on the back, it's got that little 2 and the little heart and the little lines. And this one just says a gift for you. Have a cool holiday. So this is just some ways to quickly make some tags that are super, super cute, really customizable to the colors that are your wrapping paper, and then to just bump it up a notch by adding very quick foiling to them as well. I want to thank you so much for stopping by today. If you're interested in the products that I use, they'll all be linked down below. Have a wonderful day.